I'm Alex, 27, and last June I came home to an empty rectangle of dust in my parents' garage where my car used to be. The outline looked like a chalk drawing at a crime scene. Lighter concrete where the tires had sat, a clean shadow where the hood once kept the floor from fading. On a shelf above the vacancy, my blue shop towels waited in a neat roll like they expected me to come back and wipe grease off my hands. Under the shelf, a single 10mm socket glinted in a shallow tray, the same way it glints right before you drop it into an engine bay and lose it for a season. I stood there, keys in my fist, and understood the weirdest part first. The smell was gone. No oil, no coolant, no faint, hot metal sweetness. Just laundry soap from the utility room and my mother's lemon cleaner. There was a folded note on the workbench with my name. The handwriting was my dad's. It was short, careful, and confident in the way people write when they've already rehearsed a conversation a dozen times in their heads. I read it twice, and then a third time, even though I knew reading wouldn't change what was missing. Words like family and emergency and you'll understand landed with the soft thud of small, heavy objects. If you want to picture the car, don't make it a showroom fantasy. It was a 2006 Subaru WRX wagon in steel gray with the kind of miles that tell you a previous owner enjoyed mornings. It was not exotic. It was mine in a way that felt like a degree I'd earned slowly. I bought it at 22 after saving from 2 years of warehouse shifts and weekend gig work, then learning how to sit on cash while Facebook Marketplace tried to convince me I deserved worse. I found it 3 towns over from a high school math teacher who kept a binder of maintenance records and apologized for a paint chip on the rear hatch that I already loved, for being honest. I signed the bill of sale with a pen the bank gave me for opening a checking account, and the ride home felt like I had just given myself permission to have a thing I wasn't immediately going to sell. I learned the card the way you learn a person you're serious about, by paying attention. The clutch had a point where it spoke back. The turbo woke up like a kettle. The hatch needed an extra push in cold weather. I bought used wheels off a forum and sanded them in the driveway until my forearms ached, then told myself the finish looked satin, even though it looked like a weekend with too much pride. On Sundays, I'd line up all my bottles, soap, clay, polish, wax, like little soldiers, and lose hours to circles and microfiber. My dad, who grew up with carburetors and resentment, would step out with coffee and make jokes about me polishing a commuter. He'd still hand me the 10mm when I asked, without making me feel like a child. If you're asking how a 27-year-old ends up with his car